So I got my first strike on this channel. Appeal rejected. Harassment and cyberbullying. Well, who's the bully? Gatherings of 10 people could be allowed if you obey, all right? If you obey the threats and bullying of this drag queen, you might be able to gather up to 10 people, maybe, if you're all good boys and girls. All I said is this person is a man with makeup. The governor of Michigan is a man, and all female governors in the United States are men, and they're locking people down, and the mayors as well. I found this book on my iPad, and I was going to delete it, but I thought, well, let me just take a quick look to see if there's anything I could use in a video just to kind of show what's going on here, what motivates these people to enslave us, what kind of new world are they trying to create. I thought, let me look for the number 19, right? That was it. That was my only thought, was before I deleted this book, let me just see if the number 19 shows up in any kind of interesting way. And so this is what I found. I found this. I found the number 19 inside of a hexagram. What we're going to see is that androgyny is extremely important. Why are they doing this now? Maybe because it's 2019, 2020, 2021. All right, so you got the positive arcanum 19, negative arcanum 20, equilibrium. Now there's 22 cards in a tarot deck apparently, but as you know, equilibrium, it's another one of their code words for androgyny. And we're going to see this word a lot just in this one book. The yod is the active principle. The yod hey, the hey is the passive, the cup. We got the scepter, which is the phallus, right? The active, that's the phallus. And this is the chalice or the cup. The sword, the cross, the vav, equilibrist principle. Okay, so you got the male, the female, equilibrium, and eternity, which is unity. In man, this would be the equilibrium of the Adam hyphen Eve. Now there's hyphen there. You see that? There is a hyphen there. That's very important. That means male hyphen female. That means Adam was also Eve. Adam and Eve are the same person, all right? Adam was the androgyne, the Adam Kadmon that I've mentioned like 5 million times on my channel. Adam hyphen Eve, or humanity. Humanity is androgynous, okay? That's what that says right there, all right? See, you try to tell people that Mr. Whitmer is a man, and they just kind of look at you like you're crazy because they don't know why. They don't know why Mr. Whitmer is a man, because this is what they believe. They believe, it says it right here, they believe humanity was androgynous in the beginning, and they're trying to get back to that. They have a different story of the fall of mankind and a different salvation plan. Equilibrium. Equilibrium, equilibrium, right? And here we go, some more hexagrams. Now we got the number 7. There's the man, there's the woman, and there's the androgyne, Adam hyphen Eve. And in case you think I'm just making stuff up, well, there's the word androgyny in all caps and bold-faced font. Equilibrium, passage from one world to the other. You mean kind of like what we're going through right now. They are shutting down the old world. The old world is gone. It's never coming back. All right, justice. Now this is interesting here. This helps answer a question that came up about a year ago or so, whenever that was. Justice, you can see we got the old scales of balance, right? The scales, right? That's what justice, balancing the scales, the corona. You got the sword. Sword represents castration, I believe. All right, a sword fight in a movie comes at the end of the movie because the entire movie is about the initiate's journey through the initiation process, through the castration ritual, culminated at the end with a sword fight. And at the end, he gets the girl, which is the female part of himself. So at the end of the movie, the hero achieves equilibrium. The ideas expressed by this symbol are of what? Equilibrium, balance. Added together, they form what number? It's the number 19. Who would have guessed that? Who would have guessed it forms the number 19? Remember, Supreme Court justice. We got ourselves a little bit of balance going on right here. These two people were never in the same place at the same time, all right? This is a black line. They're not in the same room right here, okay? They put these photos out like this to make it seem like they were in the same room at the same time. They were not. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Kavanaugh is Ford. Ford is Kavanaugh. Have you seen Ford lately? No, because this is Ford. It's the same exact person, I guarantee you. Makeup, prosthetics, glasses, a wig. The female character came out in the morning, and this person came out in the afternoon. All they had to do was take off the disguise. They put it on in the morning. That would have taken more time. And why? Why did they do this? A lot of commenters in the videos, I made like 3 videos about this. They said, oh, it's a humiliation ritual. No, it's not a humiliation ritual. It's an androgynous ritual, all right? It's a ritual of balancing the scales of justice. It's this right here, all right? I mean, I guarantee you these are the same exact people. This was an act of high ritual theater. The only people humiliated were us. We were humiliated, balancing the scales of justice. Look at this. It says equitas equilibrium. Oh, there's the G again. There's Gaia right in the middle of what? The hexagram. And we saw the number 19 there just a minute ago. Between the what? The male and the female. The scales of justice. Male on the left, female on the right. We're going to see that again. Oh, look. It's a pyramid. Surrounded by what? Mother Earth Goddess paraphernalia. Oh, there's the all-seeing eye. Inside of the pyramid, inside of the scales of justice, equilibrium, there's the crown on top. The crown, right? The crown, the order, and this is the chaos. The serpent represents the chaos of the world. This is the order, the crown, the corona. These are statues outside of the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C., that are based on the justice card of the tarot, all right? They got the swords, the scepters, and all this kind of stuff, the scales of justice. So they got statues of the justice tarot card right outside the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. The chariot is completed by 19. Justice is completed by 19. The hermit is completed by 9 plus 10 equals 19. I don't know what this means at all, but the number 19 shows up quite a bit. And notice the devil in this case, the sign of Mercury, right where it counts. All right, this is an androgynous sign, which I've shown many times, and it's also the sign of the Adam Kadmon and Mercury, of course. Hermes and the hermaphrodites, Hermes, Aphrodite, coagulate and dissolve, written on there. It's exactly like the Baphomet. The breast, right? It's got breasts right there. There's a female breast, right? It's an androgyne. The devil is androgynous. These are female breasts right here. You got like a woman and a man, and they're kind of chained together. The constitution of the universe, and look at this, the universal transforming principle. Number 19 inside of the hexagrams, okay? The 19th card corresponds to Gemini, the twins. The 19th card of the tarot is the sun. Number 19, with the male and the female conjoined. 20th card of the tarot, 20, it's 2020 right now. 2020, the judgment. All right, the foolish man. Now this is number 21, which is unnumbered, actually. The fool, that's us. We're the fool, right? We're the foolish ones. Number 21, the world. And what do we have here? Well, we have a female-like figure inside of the ellipse, all right? The ellipse. The ellipse represents nature. And the center of the figure represents humanity. Adam-Eve. Oh, wait a minute. You mean this is an androgyne? Yeah, that's right. All right, this is like one of those movie stars or politicians you see on TV. This is the divine androgyne, the Adam-Eve, the male-female, the androgyne. All right, that's what that is. Basically, it looks female, but it says right here, it's the Adam-Eve, the impenetrable absolute, the Ein Sof of the Kabbalists. The ternary of transition, we got the elements. There's the 19 on top of the pyramid. Okay, the 21, 2021, right there. The absolute containing in itself God, man, the universe. All right, what does it all mean? Chapter 14, general summary of the symbolical tarot. Well, look at this, androgyny. There it is right there. They come out and say it. Theogony, androgyny, cosmogony. So again, this is a comparative religion channel. But for some reason, they think this is, they call this hate speech. I'm just showing you that these people are a bunch of androgynous Kabbalists. There's the negative, which is female. There's the positive, which is male. And the synthetic principle, which is neuter. Aha. Kabbalistic theogony. The Ein Sof, which is the kind of the God, the absolute divine trinity. And then there's the Kether, the crown. This is the Adam Kadmon, actually, the androgyne. You got the Chokmah, which is the positive, which is the male. The Bina, which is female. And here's the androgyne, the Kether, which is the corona, the crown, the corona. All right, that's what that is right there. There's the coronavirus with the corona vaccine to restore the world to equilibrium, the absolute equilibrist power. And the military will be injecting people with the equilibrium vaccine, the operating system that will restore the universe to balance. Adam, Eve, Adam-Eve, humanity, the androgyne, Adam Kadmon. All right, it's right there. Androgyny, it says it right there again. Each man contains in himself an Adam and Eve, and he should balance. Basically, you got to balance out Adam and Eve with inside yourself. Androgyny. Adam, Eve, astral fluid, the Freemason pillars, the two towers, right? 9/11. Universal transforming principle marks its existence by the destruction of beings and things. Yes, destruction of beings and things. 2020, the year of destruction. Grand evolution towards the primitive center, androgyny. Oh. And the crown. We've got the nude woman, which is that world, which is the Adam-Eve of the world, tarot card number 22. And on top is the crown. Right? That's the androgyne. That's the Messiah, the androgynous Messiah of the Kabbalah, the crown, the corona. Finally, the conclusion of the whole book. It's actually very similar to other conclusions I've seen in other Masonic literature that I've read. I may have shown those to you before. May the social disorders which are preparing give rise to an era of peace and harmony amongst the now divided nations. And may the knowledge of these mysteries overthrow European Caesarism in all its forms. This should be your aim, Kabbalists, Theosophists, Martinists, Rosicrucians, and Freemasons. Anyway, that's the conclusion. Like, this is some kind of revolutionary template or blueprint or plan to overthrow the world, which is happening right now.